I think the first thing is just to see if I can kind of get up this building. Now one of the things I wanted to do is to use frames. To make a kind of a stairway kind of thing. So that they don't directly get up. I'm just going to ignore that airdrop now. You see, they can't jump over a certain distance. So if I have something like this, then they won't be able to jump over that. And if I can put the ladders up there. Okay, so we have all sorts of friends coming to visit. Oh, there's a lot that's sensing me now. That's stunned. I can't really afford to be surrounded now. I also don't want to make too much noise. Don't like to attract too much of these guys. That's the problem about the city. If you want to start building stuff in the city and doing stuff in the city, you really need to have somebody covering your back. Because you don't want to make a lot of noise. Yeah, I'm seeing that cop over there. There's a cop over there as well. Oh! Yeah, that's the cop. And that's a dog. Come here, dog. Oh, there's two dogs. Probably time to switch to the better stuff. Yeah. That's the problem. The city spawns so many. That you can't keep up with it. Wow. Now that's the thing about switching to a pistol. You can definitely sort out these guys really quickly, but you do make a bit of noise. So how do we reduce the numbers and just build in peace? That's the thing, the city is not designed to build in peace. The city is designed to kick your butt. That's what a city is supposed to do. And we have a cop. Lovely. course I like cops following me. Perfect. Well, at least I didn't die. But the city is definitely not my forte. I'm not a city boy. Okay, so I'm still hunted because in this area there's lots of zombies walking around this area. Yeah, the city isn't much fun if you're on your own. Definitely not much fun on your own. Just the spawn rate is so high that you just can't really get the numbers down. I suppose what I can do is kind of come back to the city a few times in a row and just kind of try to bring the numbers down. Yeah. So I'll just head back. If I don't make it this time to actually build, what I will do is just kind of bring the numbers down. Yeah, all of those guys are coming over. Yeah, I should really hit him with the bat. I have better success that way than to try and switch weapons and shoot him quickly. So guys, I'm showing you this to make you guys feel so much better about when you play this game, because you play much better than I do. So if you look at this and you see how I play, you can feel really good about yourself, because you know, right, Roy Falk is not really good at playing 7 Days to Die on his own. I'm much happier playing with a team. Much happier in a team, that's for sure. And that cop is heading my way, so he's gonna be doing some real damage very soon. Okay, so time to take out the cop, because of course the cops can do all sorts of crazy things. Including exploding, spitting, all sorts of things. Look at this. Look at all these guys. And this is a sneaky fellow. Really, really sneaky. Now, if you're cornered inside a building, then you can get in some real trouble. I'm definitely going to bring up my rate. Definitely going to bring up my kill rate. I think it might be a situation where I have to kind of go into the city day after day because it's already 3 o'clock, so I'm gonna head back to base very soon. But it might be a case of trying to head into the city area following this path. I mean, my understanding is that they do spawn, but they kind of don't spawn, they don't keep spawning, so after 7 days they might start respawning again. So really difficult to hit these guys with the crossbow when they're walking on uneven terrain. So the idea is probably, you know, kind of go in here a few days in a row and get the numbers down. Get the numbers down so I can actually get to that building and start to build in peace. Because unless you're a pro, like some of those other guys that you see on YouTube, playing on this particular level on a server is quite challenging for me. Just because of the numbers and the fact that you need to hit the guys, you should not miss them, because once you miss them you get kind of stunned, and then if there's a lot of them around you, you'll be in real trouble really quickly. Okay, so we're kind of getting into a situation now where we're going forward and back. And I'm kind of hoping that it's a situation where they have a set number that spawns in the city, like they have, I don't know, 400 spawning in the city or something crazy like that. And then what will happen is you'd kind of go in and you'd reduce the numbers down, and then after a while the numbers are sufficiently low that you can kind of get in there in peace without getting immediately swamped by 20 zombies at a time. See, there's still a lot of them over here, and I think there's a cop over there. Yeah, it's a cop there. And they start moving as soon as you... Wow, another cop over there. Oh man. Yeah, no, it's gonna take time. I mean, it's 4 o'clock already. And... Okay. Well, that went a little bit better. I am learning. So that went a little bit better. No better way to learn than to actually do this. Yeah, no, the country boy is not having a lot of success in the city, that's for sure. But as long as I don't get killed, I can come back here every day and I can kind of keep killing them until I can get the numbers down, I suppose. See this as an experiment, maybe. See it as a way to kind of say, well, maybe if I keep coming here every day, it's like the rural areas, like the other areas, you can actually kind of reduce the numbers, and then once you've done that, there'll be just less of them. I think the difference between the countryside and the city is that the numbers, the spawn numbers for the city is just so much higher. So when you go in there, I mean, they either keep respawning unlimitedly, which seems to be the case now if I look at how many is coming back each time. Yeah, uneven terrain. not good for you. And once you get swamped, you'll be in some real trouble. Oh, there's a cop again. A cop. I don't like those cops. I need to put some distance between me and that cop. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in some trouble. The weapon changes are slow sometimes. So it's kind of slow to change weapons. So if you make a mistake with your crossbow, you don't have enough time to swap over to your club before you get hit by these zombies. Okay, I'll head back in again. So this is systematically kind of reducing the numbers down, and we'll have to see if this works. I mean, see, this is a kind of an experiment to see if this actually works, or whether they just keep respawning indefinitely. So every time I head into the city, I'll get 20 of them to spawn, and I'll kind of just waste my time with this method. I'm bound to find out. And I mean, if I can't build there, so be it. Then I just have to accept that I can't build there unless I have somebody to back me up, because I'm just not too pro. I'm just not pro enough to actually get in there and start building in peace and then setting up a farm. I think the people that head into the city normally kind of move around, and they really fairly successful in quickly taking out the enemies. And I'm kind of more like a hunter that fits much better into the rural setting, where I can put a bit of distance between me and the zombies. But once it comes to close combat, I seem to struggle a little bit. So we have like cops and dogs and things flying around. And I can still, you know, hear them walk around. And there's another cop there, another cop there. Now the thing is, now I'm already surrounded probably. No, not yet. Normally I have a few spawning around me. Well, the gunshots does attract their attention, and they do kind of start to come towards you. Yeah, and this uneven surface makes it difficult to swing, because if you swing, try to hit his head, and he then comes and he kind of hops up on a block or something, then he'll be on a different position, and you won't hit his head, you'll hit his body, and then he'll get a swing in. And if there's a few of his friends around, it gets tricky. So you have to get your timing right. A lot more spawning again. You can hear them come, you know, walking and coming towards me. Probably look at how they're spawning. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try out this idea that I have, and kind of reducing the numbers, seeing if I can get the numbers down, and then come back here the next day and try again and try again. So today is just really a grind to kind of get the numbers down, and maybe a positive way to look at it would be to say, okay, well, I'm kind of getting my score up. Look at how she swings around just at the last moment when I try to shoot. Just swings around and I completely miss her. And that's what makes this game so excellent, is the unpredictability of the zombies, and how they can just kind of get out of the way. They don't come straight up to you always. Well, it's gonna be time to head home soon. I can't say it wasn't fun, it wasn't challenging, because it was. I think it never goes to plan for me if I try to go into the city and I try to build something. Probably be a bit easier if I go into, say, a rural area, and you kind of just clear out the area, and after you clear out the area, then it's a bit easier. Yeah. So there's a fatty over there, there's another fatty over there, and they are more difficult to kill. Just see that nothing is coming from behind. One way to get the numbers up, but difficult to hit. I mean, the crossbow works. It works really well, but it's unlike the other firearms and things like that. It doesn't actually work very fast, and the reloading is slow. There's a whole train of these guys coming now. Yeah. And it will be nighttime soon, so I can't really hang around here for much longer. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to stop recording here. And I'll head back to base. And then I'm going to have to try on another day. Might be the next day. Might be another day. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to try again, and we'll see if my theory is correct or whether I'm completely wrong. And that these guys just keep respawning every time you go back in there. And there's really no limit to their spawn rates, unlike in a countryside area where you can just kind of clear out the area and then start building in peace. So thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.